Hiya, it's Paul Cookson here. I'm a poet and this is my little writing room actually, which is good because we're going to do a bit of a poetry writing workshop in a moment. So I'm going to read a couple of poems to begin with, and I'm pleased to be part of the Hull Library's Reset Lab for the Freedom Festival. Okay, I'm sure you'll find out lots of information online about it, and information will come up on your screen at some point so you can find out more about it anyway. But I'm a poet and we're going to be writing some poems together. So this gives you a chance while I read these first couple of poems to go and get some pens and paper and get yourself ready for when we actually do the workshop. So the theme is friendship, which is a great thing to write about because we all have friends. I've got this book here called The Very Best of Paul Cookson. Came out a couple of years ago, and this is a poem inspired by one of my favourite writers, a man called Stephen King actually, and there's a great book called Stand By Me, and it's about friends, and I quoted one of his lines in the first part of the poem. Someone once wrote, "I never had friends later on like the ones I had when I was 12. And not for the first time. He was right. You know you'd do anything for them. The friends you'd make a stand for, lie for, fight for. The ones who know your secrets and your deepest fears. The only ones who can joke about them and get away with it. Those who can call you the worst names ever and insult your whole family in varied and interesting ways, all with a smile, but then turn on others who do the same. Invisible, but ever present. More than just loyalty. It was the word that was never mentioned. The word that was always there. The word that was unspoken. The love of friends. The love between friends. Game playing, secret sharing, loud laughing, friends. Bike riding, book reading, TV watching, friends. Sweet eating, crazy dancing, always talking, friends. I'll come back to that poem in a moment when we write ours. But I'm going to quickly read a poem from this book. This is the newest book I've done. It's called There's a Crocodile in the House. Most of the poems reigned at Key Stage 1. And I wrote this poem and it quickly became one of my favourites. And I'm not going to tell you the title because you'll probably guess it when we get to the last three words. If you laugh, I laugh too. If you cry, I'll cry with you. If you're sad, I'll hold your hand. I will try to understand. I will listen if you talk. I will follow when you walk. If you dance, we'll dance together. We can be, you've got it, friends forever. Lovely picture there by my friend Liz Milling, who did the fantastic illustrations for this book. So, I hope you've got your pencils, your paper ready, because I'm going to show you how we can write a poem. Before lockdown, I used to spend all my time going into schools doing workshops, and people will say, I can't write poems, and I firmly believe that everybody can write poems. I'm going to show you how we can do that now. I'm going to give you a very structured approach to write this poem, because I think structure actually helps. You can sort of expand that structure later on, but we're going to write what is called a kenning. A kenning. Right? It's a strange word. Let me explain it for you. Kennings actually come from the Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings when they used to give names to their swords. I said names. I don't think they call the sword like Frank or Josephine or Janet. Come on, Janet, let's go off to battle. But they give the names that were dramatic and descriptive. So they say what the sword did. So they call the sword, it would be a life taker. It would be a skin slasher. It'd be an eye gouger, a neck chopper, a heart piercer. So it was always two words, right? And the second word would end in ER, okay? Just to give you an example, if I was writing a kenning about a pet, I would describe what that pet actually did without actually saying the name of that pet. For instance, I'll do 4 lines and you'll guess what it is straight away. Furniture scratcher, mouse chaser, loud purrer. Okay, that's 3 lines actually, isn't it? Not 4. Yeah, furniture scratcher, mouse chaser, loud purrer. Okay, those 3 lines, they describe a cat because it chases mice. Okay, it purrs loudly, it scratches furniture. Or you could say tail wagger, stick fetcher, loud barker. The dog, because a dog barks loudly, will fetch your sticks and it'll wag its tail. So you can see, so it's a something, somethinger. So I thought we could do a kenning about friends. So we need to think about those things that we do with our friends, that we enjoy doing, those games we play, the things we do together, okay? And also those things we both like, the things we both enjoy, okay? Or the things that they're special to you about. For instance, I said I'd come back to my point here. I said game playing, secret sharing, loud laughing, friends. Bike riding, book reading, TV watching, friends. Sweet eating, crazy dancing, always talking, friends. Now in terms of structure, you could take that structure and have words that end in ing. Something, 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 friends. Things that you do, so doing words. All right? But if we take this game playing, well, you might say game player. So you can actually get ideas from other people's poems. I do that all the time. So if you and your, together with your friend is a game player. Okay? It says secret sharing. Well, you put secret sharer. Okay? Loud laughing. Right? Well, that'll be loud laugher. Okay? So game player, secret sharer, loud laugher. What else does your friend like to do? Or what else is your friend famous for? They might have a particular skill. Alright? They might have a particular like. They might like chocolate. You might say they're a chocolate muncher. Do they munch the chocolate? Do they nibble the chocolate? Do they just bite it? Chocolate biter, chocolate muncher, chocolate nibbler, chocolate gobbler. Which one of those would sum up the person you're thinking of? Because poetry is about thinking about the best words, not the first words. The first words get us going, but it's the best words. So if I was thinking about the friends I had, there would probably be chocolate chomper, okay? I might say football kicker, right? Me and my friends used to play lots of football when we were kids, so football kicker. Other games we'd play, other things we'd do together, we could say we'd go on bike rides together, so that would be bike, yeah, you've got it, bike rider. We would ride down to our local recreation ground and go down to the rec, and after we got bored of playing football, there'd be we'd go down and there's a ditch, and across the ditch there was a tree that hung and the rope swing came down. And we used to swing on the rope. So you wouldn't say swing roper, you'd say rope swinger. Yeah, okay. Rope swinger. Alright. And you might have a friend who likes to play tricks on you. You could say trick player. However, you've got player already. Because sometimes it's good to try and use lots of different words rather than repeating the same words all the time. So, but you might have, instead of trick player, something tricker. You know, sneaky tricker or cheeky tricker. I think cheeky tricker sounds better than sneaky tricker. So we'll have cheeky tricker. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. Now you can have as many as you want. 8's good because rhythmically it works well. So if I say these out loud now, you can go game player, secret sharer, loud laugher, chocolate chomper, football kicker, bike rider, rope swinger, cheeky tricker. Best friends. And you've got a poem. And you can have 3 in your poem, or you might have 10 lines in your poem. It doesn't really matter. But the way you say it's important. It's not what it looks like that's important, it's how it sounds. Rather than going game player, secret sharer, you know, bring out the rhythm. Game player, secret sharer, loud laugher, chocolate chomper, football kicker, bike rider, rope swinger, cheeky tricker. That's my friend. Okay? Now, you may have noticed none of these actually rhyme. Or you might have noticed there were a couple that actually did. See, we didn't say let's write a rhyming poem, but we have found a couple that rhyme, like kicker and tricker. Football kicker, cheeky tricker, they sound good together. Now, not everything rhymes. What I would do if I was writing a rhyming poem, I'd have 4 lines and then line 2 and line 4 rhyme. So you could have bike rider, football kicker, rope swinger, cheeky tricker. So football kicker and cheeky tricker be lines 2 and lines 4. Now, you might find things looking down, what rhymes with sharer, for instance, or player, or not much rhymes with laugher, so I wouldn't use that one. Chomper, you've got stomper, maybe, if your friend's a, foot stomper, that might fit. But secret sharer, now carer rhymes, which is something that friends do. Lovely carer, secret sharer, Or you might have swinger, rhymes with singer, linger, to linger to wait. Now, something linger doesn't work, but you might have a friend who's an awful singer, but it's really funny. Rope swinger, awful singer. Rope swinger, bad singer. So you might have singer. The thing is, when you're writing a poem that rhymes, you only put it in if the rhyme fits the poem. Not if it don't make the poem fit around the rhyme. You make the rhyme fit around the poem. So carer works. Something sayer, I suppose that might work. Yeah. But what do they say? Joke sayer? Well, no, that's a joke teller. So joke teller, secret sharer, game player, loving carer, or nice carer. That would work. See, laugher is not going to work. Loud laugher, football kicker, chocolate chomper, cheeky tricker, bike rider, rope swinger. Actually, I've just thought of something, just looking at this now. Right? Bike rider. I've cheated. I'm going to, another game we play besides riding bikes and rope swinging, swinging on ropes, hide and seek. But you could have hide and seeker, but seek and hider rhymes with rider, actually. I quite like that. Just thought of that. Seek and hider. So you might have bike rider, rope swinger, seek and hider, awful singer. Alright? And you can see how the poem's starting to take shape. So write down your ideas first. And one of my favourite definitions about poetry is the best words in the best order. And then think, what order can I have now? And you can see me starting to divide them up into verses of 4. So I might say game player, secret sharer, loud laugher, something carer, chocolate chomper, well that was line 6, football kicker, and then we had now I need something else actually, and that's a bit cheeky, so something else will be there, so football kicker, TV watcher, there we are, TV watcher, cheeky tricker, and then you've got bike rider, rope swinger, seek and hider, awful singer. That's my friend, or that's what we do. Okay, I'll just say that again. You can see I've very quickly done this. You can spend more time doing this. It just happens we've found some that rhyme, which works really well, but don't worry if they don't. So, game player, secret sharer, loud laugher, loving carer, chocolate chomper, football kicker, TV watcher, cheeky tricker, bike rider, rope swinger, seek and hider, bad or awful singer. Okay? And that works really well. There we are. Anybody can write a list down of what you do together with your friends, or what your friends do with you. Like this. You play games, you share secrets, you laugh together, you eat chocolate together, you play football together, you ride bikes together, you swing ropes together, all the rest of it. So don't make poetry complicated, make it easy. So have fun, write poems about you and your friends, and share them as well. Okay? Take care.